Why we are using a word called as acidified means when they are, understand, like pure water is a what? Pure water is a poor conductor of electricity. If you add some acid or impurities, then only it will become as a good conductor of electricity or something. Like here also, if you make it as acidified, then only the reaction will takes place well. Tell me.
Sir, can you send the photo in group?
Oh, this one.
Can't see the board.
Oh, okay, I will write little bit bigger. So
Yes,
now, for
sir.
example, you take sulfur dioxide gas is passed through the sulfur dioxide gas. I am saying correct, Jesse. Second example, sulfur dioxide gas SO2 is passed through. Understand? Acidified potassium dichromate. What is the solution?
Potassium dichromate.
Acidified potassium dichromate.
Acidified potassium dichromate.
Potassium dichromate solution. Then the orange color of potassium dichromate solution change to green.
Green.
So this potassium dichromate color is actually it is orange color. O-R-A-N-G, orange color. So because of adding of SO2 gas, passing of SO2, sulfur dioxide, this is also noted down. Sulfur dioxide gas, then this orange color slowly will disappear and it will be turned into which color? Green color. Which color? Green color. Now, here one question will arise us. Why we should take acidified potassium dichromate? Is it not possible to take place the reaction with normal potassium dichromate? Yes, it is not possible. Means the reaction is very slow and it is not that much effective between the potassium dichromate and sulfur dioxide gas. If we make it as acidified, then here the formation of ions is more, so that the reaction easily will take place. So we can easily understand the change in color. Are you people understanding why we are doing this?
Yes.
Yes, that is the important thing. So that is the meaning of acidified. Acidified means adding some impurities to make it activate the ions. Understanding in the given solution. Is it okay, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that
So
is.
can you say it again? If it is not acidified, the reaction will be slow.
It is not acidified like a pure water. If you take water is a bad conductor of electricity. Understanding? Actually, or poor conductor of electricity. If you take acidified water, means some acid is added to the water, then it is called as acidified water. Then easily the water will be passing this electricity more effectively and it will start forming the hydrogen and oxygen gas easily. Is it okay, ma?
Yes, sir.
The same way here.
Potassium dichromate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if potassium dichromate is normal one, reaction won't take place that much. That is why we are making as acidified potassium dichromate. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Now here if we'll observe,
Okay, sir.
before we'll go further even, understand. So this is all about the two examples of change in color. One is example of what? Purple color of potassium permanganate changes
Permanganate
into
and
colorless by passing the citric
colorless.
acid.
Colorless.
The second one by
Next is
passing the
potassium
sulfur dioxide
dichromate.
gas.
Orange to green.
Acidified
Orange to
Potassium
green.
dichromate, orange to
Change in
green.
color,
Acidified
orange
potassium
to-
dichromate to orange to green.
Orange to green. These are the two change in colors. Today you already studied so many colors. Be very careful. Don't forget everything you have to learn it. So these are the two things. Is it okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Yes,
What
sir.
is the next characteristics? That's all.
Change in temperature.
Change in temperature, sir.
Change in temperature. Boys also you can communicate. Roshan, Arya, what are you doing? Okay. So the next characteristic is what? What is the next characteristics?
Change in temperature.
Change in
Sir, I can't understand change in color, sir.
change in color. You have not understood.
Sir.
Change in color not understood? Okay. So two examples I have taught, correct?
Yes, sir.
Once again I will teach you, Roshan. Understand very carefully. One beaker I have taken, Roshan. One beaker I have taken potassium permanganate. What was to take? What I have taken?
Potassium permanganate, sir.
Potassium permanganate.
Yes,
And
sir.
another beaker I have taken. Understanding? What is that? Acidified. What is that? Tell me, Amma. Acidified.
Acidified
Acidified potassium chromate.
potassium
Dichromate.
Potassium dichromate.
Potassium dichromate.
Is it okay, Roshan?
Okay, sir.
So now initially the color of this one is purple color. Purple color. And this color is, understanding, green color. Sorry, orange color. What is this color?
orange.
Orange color.
Orange.
Now, for this one, I have added the citric acid. What I have added, Roshan? Citric acid. Now, when you have added citric acid with a dropper and slowly we are shaking this, then we can see that this purple color completely transformed. It is disappeared and this potassium permanganate turns into colorless solution. Is it okay, Roshan?
Okay, sir.
So that is the first example. So here also same thing. If we add, what we have to add for this one? We have to pass sulfur dioxide.
Sulfur dioxide.
Sulfur dioxide gas. Is it okay, Roshan?
Yes, sir.
If we pass the sulfur dioxide gas, then slowly this orange color of acidified potassium dichromate is changes into green color. Changes into green color. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
So change in color is taking place or not?
Yes, sir.
Change in color is taking place or not?
Sir,
That is why
Yes,
it is
sir.
called as change in color. It is a chemical characteristics.
sir,
Understand?
can you say the definition of change in color?
Change in color, you want definition, nothing is there. Some of the chemical characteristics, write it. You write it. Some chemical reactions are characterized by a change in color. Change in color. First example. The chemical reaction between citric acid and purple colored potassium permanganate. Purple colored potassium permanganate solution. Purple colored potassium permanganate solution.
கேமராலாம் ஆனே பண்ணல நான் பேசிக்கிட்டு தான் கிடக்குறாங்க
Potassium permanganate solution is characterized by potassium permanganate solution is characterized by a change in color from purple to colorless. Change in color from purple to colorless. Is it okay, Amma?
எஸ் சார்
Yes or no?
எஸ் சார் எஸ் சார்
Next one, second example. The chemical reaction between sulfur dioxide gas. Who is that? Please unmute. The chemical reaction between sulfur dioxide gas and acidified potassium dichromate. Roshan, are you understood or not? If not understood, tell me again, I will say.
Understand, sir.
Yes or no? Arya? Cleared potassium dichromate solution is characterized by a change in color from orange to green. from orange to green. Is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is what? This is what? Third one or fourth one?
Sir, third one, sir.
Third one. So what is the next characteristic?
Third one. Change in temperature.
Change in temperature.
So before going to change in temperature, we have to study a few things about this change in temperature. Then only we'll enter into this one. So all of you keep heading. The fourth characteristic is change in temperature. Change in temperature. So let us see what is the change in temperature. Change in temperature means what? Either increasing temperature or decreasing temperature.
Increasing.
Change in temperature according to
Both,
you.
sir.
Increasing.
Both, sir. Both.
Both.
Both also,
Correct
sir.
or not? Few times it may be increases, few times it may be decreases. So that is why we cannot say Humera, are you there? So if we'll take here, we should know why this temperature change takes place in this chemical reaction. Actually, the change in temperature means either may increasing temperature. Anusri, increasing temperature. TEMP is the shortcut for temperature, but exam you are not supposed to write. But for here I am using increasing temperature or decreasing temperature will be taking place. Now, we should know before studying about this chemical characteristic, we should know why it is taking place. We should know why the temperature changes takes place in chemical reactions. So here if you'll observe, chemical reactions often produce heat energy. Is it true or not? Along with the products, they will produce heat energy also. Yes or no? Already first reaction between the acid and the zinc. If you'll observe, if you touch the beaker, it will be a little bit hotter. Is it correct or not? Change in temperature.
Dilute sulfuric acid.
Yeah, so dilute sulfuric acid. So here if you'll observe, when a chemical reaction produces heat energy, then the temperature of reaction mixture rises or increases. Are you people understanding? When the reaction produces,
So what's the say again, sir?
produces heat energy. When the chemical reaction produces means what? Increasing or decreasing heat?
Increasing.
Increasing, producing heat energy.
Increasing.
The temperature of reaction understanding increases and it will becomes hot or cool. It will becomes hot or cool.
Hot.
It will become
Hotter.
hot. Very good. Now, in some cases, examples also I will say. In some cases, however, chemical reaction absorbs heat energy. Here, producing heat energy. In some chemical reactions. And see, remember, chemical reaction shortcut is understanding. CHEMICAL. Chemical reaction shortcut is R into N. If I write this one, it is indicating chemical reaction. Is it okay, Amma? Whenever I will write R into N, that is a shortcut for in a reaction. Understand? Not for you people, for my purpose. So reaction R into N. Some chemical reactions producing heat energy, so it will become hot. So in some cases, chemical reactions absorb heat energy. Understanding? Some chemical reactions, instead of producing, they will absorb heat energy. So in this case, what will happen? Tell me. Then the temperature of reaction mixture decreases.
Become cold, sir. Become cold.
False.
Cool.
False. False means what? Decreasing. It will be false. Understanding? Means it is decreasing. This is rises. This is rises and it will be so that we used to call it as what? Increasing. And this is false so that it is decreasing. Then the temperature of the mixture also what will happen? It will becomes what? Cold or hot?
Cold.
It becomes
Cold, sir.
cold. Understanding? So that is, so when we understanding talk of change in temperature in a chemical reaction, so two things may take place. What is the two things? Any guess?
Increase, decrease. Increase in temperature, decrease.
Temperature or maybe
Increase in temperature, decrease in temperature.
so whenever we talk of change in temperature in a chemical reaction, it can be rise in temperature or fall in temperature. It can be rise in temperature or fall in temperature. Fall in temperature. Understand? So here you remember some chemical compounds, particularly the compound called as calcium oxide. What we used to call them?
Calcium oxide.
Calcium.
Oxide.
Example I am saying. So this calcium oxide known by two common names. Understand? Called as, all of you should remember, lime. Most important chemical compound which will come throughout the class 10th is this one. Understand? So the calcium oxide, understand formula also I am saying if you want, CaO, note it down. Calcium oxide is having two common names. One is lime as well as we used to call as quicklime. What we used to call? Lime or
Climb.
quicklime is the name of
Quicklime.
what? Calcium oxide. As well as I am saying another compound called as calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Sir, why we are using this one means this will be the examples of understanding change in temperature. That is why I am saying you understand. So before going to enter into that, we should know this. So next one is what? Calcium hydroxide. Hydroxide. Remember, calcium hydroxide formula is CaOH twice. How we can read this one, Ra? Everybody learn now itself. How we can read this one?
CaOH twice.
CaOH twice.
If 3 will come thrice.
CaOH twice.
Thrice. Understand? 4 and all till now not there. Okay, no issues. CaOH twice. What we used to call?
CaOH.
CaOH twice.
CaOH twice.
Calcium
CaOH twice.
calcium hydroxide. Understand? And it is known as Slakewood lime. What we used to call? Slakewood lime. Most important. This is called as lime or quicklime, and this is called as Slakewood lime.
Liquid line.
Yeah, by keeping these points in mind, we will describe the change in understanding chemical reactions and all in next class. So with this, I'm going to stop. So the only last, finally, you have to remember the two things. That is what? Calcium oxide and calcium hydroxide. So all of you write it. So whenever I used to say that change in temperature means in the sense of what? Is it only rise in temperature or fall in temperature?
Both, sir, both.
Rising
Oh, that
temperature
you have
and
to
falling
remember.
temperature.
So calcium oxide. See, understanding. Calcium oxide, write it. Calcium oxide, CaO. This we used to call it as what? Lime or
Lime or quicklime.
quicklime. Note it down. Next, calcium hydroxide.
Hydroxide. CaOH twice. Slaked lime.
Hydroxide. Till 10th class,
Slaked
don't know
lime.
how to read this one. They will read CaOH2.
OH twice.
Understanding. But it is what? Calcium hydroxide. So many 10th class, they don't know what we have to read. Understanding. This is called as what? Slaked lime. What we used to call?
Slaked lime.
To make a box for that. Nobody
Liquid line.
forgot this. I am saying you. Minimum 1000 times will come throughout this lesson. Lesson 11 throughout this class 10th. That is the every chapter these two compounds will come wrong. 100% will come. That is why I am saying. So most common compounds in class 10th is calcium oxide and calcium hydroxide. Okay. So with this I am going to stop now. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Thank you. Amma.
sir, today